The following report contains some graphic images.
She's calling for a maximum punishment of life sentence for her former boss, Wan-tung. She says that if she gets a life sentence, it will still be not comparable to the abuse that she was subjected to while she was working for Law. And that's because Law never shows any remorse for what she did. And to the Indonesian government, Erwiana is asking for her and for millions of other Indonesian women for better protection for domestic workers abroad. Now, this case, of course, highlights the vulnerabilities of all domestic workers, who work in people's homes. Activists say there are thousands of them nobody have ever heard of because they're too afraid to come out or to report it.
This case caused huge public outcry, not only in Hong Kong, but right across the world. We know Erwiana was named one of Time magazine's 100 most influential people last year. And it's particularly because these sorts of women were thought to be safer in Hong Kong than in other areas in the region.
The vast majority of them are women who work as domestic workers, and many of them often do face abuses. But we've heard the most cases are, in countries like Malaysia and Saudi Arabia. So it is quite rare in Hong Kong, and I think that's why this came as a shock to many people when Erwiana's battered, body, pictures of her bruises, on her body were spread all over the internet and the media. But the Indonesian government is trying to eventually stop sending domestic workers abroad. They want Indonesians to work in construction or any job that don't require them to stay with their bosses in their homes. But of course, this is a difficult thing to do. A lot of the maids that we've been speaking to, in fact, disagree with that plan because they can't find any jobs that can pay comparably to working as domestic workers abroad.